Imagine that your thoughts are not just a chaotic stream in your head, but a powerful force capable of shaping the reality around you. Have you ever noticed that some people seem to attract success and happy events, while others constantly face problems? This is not a coincidence. This is the work of their mind. But how is this possible? Why do our beliefs influence what happens in life? And most importantly, how can we use this power to change our destiny? Today, I will tell you about the real influence of thoughts on our reality, scientific evidence supporting this idea, and methods that will help you reprogram your mind for success. Are you ready? Then let's dive in. Imagine that every word you say, every belief deeply embedded in your consciousness, shapes your reality. This may sound too fantastic, but think about it. Why do some people struggle all their lives, live in constant stress, and see only obstacles ahead, while others seem to effortlessly achieve success? Is it just luck, or is there something more to it? Let's turn to what science has already proven. Our brain is an incredibly powerful tool that operates on the principle of filtering information. It receives millions of signals every second, but processes only those that align with our beliefs. If a person is convinced that the world is dangerous and unfair, their brain will find confirmations of exactly this theory. They will notice bad news, encounter people who disappoint them, and face circumstances that seem unjust. But if someone genuinely believes that the world is full of opportunities, their mind will pick up on exactly those signals. They will notice lucky chances, attract the right people, and see paths leading to success. There is one interesting pattern that many people don't even think about. A person becomes what they believe in. For example, if you were taught from childhood that money only comes through hard work, then even if you have great ideas and opportunities, you will unconsciously seek the most difficult paths to confirm your belief. Or if you are used to thinking that all good relationships eventually end in pain, your subconscious mind will push you toward partners who reinforce this theory. This is not mysticism. This is the way our mind works. Numerous experiments in neuropsychology show that thoughts directly affect a person's physiology. For example, the placebo effect, when a person is given a sugar pill but told it is a powerful medicine, and they actually start feeling better. Why? Because their brain creates a biochemical reaction corresponding to their belief. The same works with the nocebo effect. When a person is convinced that something will harm them, their body starts experiencing real stress and destructive processes. But how can you use this power to your advantage? How do you reprogram your mind if many beliefs are deeply rooted and seem like undeniable truths? It all starts with awareness. You need to learn to catch your automatic thoughts and ask yourself, is this really true? For example, if you find yourself thinking, I never get lucky, try consciously asking, is that really true? Were there moments in my life when I was lucky? If you think hard enough, you can surely recall times when things turned out well. In this way, you begin to send a new signal to your brain. The world is not so black and white, and you can see it differently. Reprogramming thinking is a process that takes time, but it works. If you focus on positive aspects daily, if you consciously choose new beliefs over time, they become your new reality. This is exactly how successful people operate. They believe in opportunities even when they are not visible. They are confident in themselves even when facing failures. Their minds are tuned for success, which means their reality aligns accordingly. But can this be tested in practice? How can we be sure that thought truly has energy capable of altering reality? Let's explore some interesting examples. One of the most famous demonstrations of the power of thought is the experiment conducted by the Japanese scientist Masaru Emoto. He proved that words, emotions, and even thoughts could change the structure of water. In his research, he would freeze water and then examine the resulting crystals under a microscope. It turned out that when water was exposed to positive words such as love, gratitude, and joy before freezing, its crystals formed harmonious and beautiful structures. However, when water was charged with negative words like hatred, fear, and evil, its crystals became deformed, chaotic, and fragmented. But the most astonishing thing was that this effect was observed not only when words were spoken aloud, but also when people simply concentrated on certain emotions and directed them toward the water. If we consider that the human body is 70% water, it becomes obvious that our thoughts and emotions directly influence us. Another fascinating example is the story of American athlete Jim Finks. In the 1960s, he was captured in Vietnam and spent several years in inhumane conditions. A prison cell, torture, constant fear, everything except a real life. However, he managed to survive and never lost faith in himself. What was his secret? Every day, he imagined playing golf. In detail. He visualized every movement, felt the strength of his swing, heard the sound of the ball landing perfectly in the hole. When, after several years, he was finally freed and found himself on a real golf course for the first time in a long while, something incredible happened. He played better than ever before. Even though he had not physically trained for a single day, his mind had trained his body as if he had been practicing all these years. These stories are not isolated cases. They prove that consciousness does not just passively react to reality, it actively shapes it. And here arises the main question. If our thoughts are so powerful, why not use this knowledge to our advantage? Imagine that you are an artist, and your life is a canvas. Your thoughts are the colors, and you are the one who decides what they will be. Every day you either create a bright, inspiring masterpiece or unconsciously paint something dull and gray. But no one is forcing you to choose the latter, right? Many successful people consciously work on their thoughts. They do not allow negative beliefs to control them. They understand that every thought is a signal that either brings them closer to their dream or pushes them further away. But how do you start changing your mindset if it has been wired for doubt, fear, and limitations your entire life? There are specific techniques that can literally reprogram your mind. Let's go through some of them. The first thing you need to do is learn to notice your thoughts. Many people don't even realize that their thinking is filled with negative beliefs. Start with something simple. Throughout the day, pay attention to your internal dialogue. When you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this, I'm not good enough," or "life is unfair," stop and reframe it. Instead of "I won't manage," tell yourself, "I can find a way, I just need to try." Instead of "I have bad luck," ask yourself, "What lesson can I learn from this situation?" The second step is conscious work on your beliefs. Write down a list of your limiting beliefs. These may be things you have believed since childhood, but that actually hold you back. For example, to earn money you have to work extremely hard, or "I don't have talent, so I will never succeed." Now, try to rewrite each belief in a positive way. "I can earn money easily if I find the right approach," or "I can develop any skill if I dedicate time to it." Repeat these new affirmations every day. The third step is visualization. This is a powerful tool used not only in spiritual practices, but also by athletes, business leaders, and successful individuals worldwide. Imagine yourself as the person you want to become, in detail, in color, in sensation. Feel what it's like to live the life of your dreams. The more often you do this exercise, the more your brain will start perceiving it as reality and finding ways to make it happen. And most importantly, start taking action. Don't wait for change to happen on its own. Small steps, supported by faith in yourself and conscious work on your mindset, will lead you to incredible results. Remember, your thoughts are the foundation of your reality. Start managing them consciously, and you will see how your life transforms. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss new episodes. And in the comments, write down one limiting belief you want to replace with a positive one. Let's create a powerful space for growth and transformation together. Thank you for being here. See you in the next episode.